Okay, hi everyone, Richard here. I'm an Aussie based in Berlin, and I've been watching this story about the ponds in Australia, the great Australian dream to own your own house. And I've seen a few people going, "Oh, it's pretty nice. We live here. It's pretty good." And I'm like, I don't actually think that that is true. I think it's just a case of you don't know any better. You don't know any better. So let me show you the comparison between the ponds in Sydney, which is here somewhere. It's so far from Sydney you can't see it on this map. And my hood, I live here. Yep. So there's the centre of Berlin, and I'm in Friedrichshain. So to give you a bit of perspective on that, so it's about 50 kilometres from the centre of Sydney to the ponds. Yep. So it's out in Whoop Whoop. And I am 4 kilometres from the centre of Berlin. So I'm super inner city. Yeah. The rent that I pay is about the same. Yeah, for the same size property as in the ponds. And so let's see the lifestyle difference between the ponds and Friedrichshain in Berlin. All right, so first of all, let's go to the ponds. Let's go and check out the ponds. All right, zooming in, zooming in. Woo! All right, here's the ponds. So these are houses, okay? Now, I don't know what these people think about what a house is supposed to be, but I would have thought with a house, you're supposed to be able to look out your window and see into the distance. These houses are right beside each other, so all you can do is, I don't know, look into your neighbour's window and see them changing, or you're so close you could probably hear their chihuahua snoring at night, but this is not how housing is meant to work. You're supposed to be able to actually look out your window. You might as well have a unit. They're so close together. But then let's look at this area, okay? There's some bushes, there's some little bushes, but there are no trees. This is a desert. Yep, it's a concrete and tiled roof desert. Yeah. All right, there's one park here. I'm looking at all of these blocks, and I put that on the screen at this size. I can see one kind of crappy park. I'll scan over here a bit. Yeah, so for all of these blocks, one kind of crappy park. Yeah, what else? Oh, so basically, there's one park for about every 8 or 10 blocks, by the looks of it. Yeah, gee whiz. Now I'm thinking this is super residential. Not so much in the way of things to do. No bars, no restaurants, or I don't know. I'm thinking it's just you live here and then you got to drive away. Yeah, I'm not even seeing pools. There's no room even for a pool. So it's so hot, you're boiling to death. Haha, look at this place. So these people have refused to sell their place. Yeah, they're like, no, screw you guys. We're going to stay here. This is the way that people should live. And look at this. Oh my gosh. So what is the quality of life there? I wonder. All right, let me show you my quality of life here in lovely inner city Berlin. Now, mind you, I'm right in the city, yeah? So get ready for the concrete jungle. Or not, or don't. See these big green blobs? You know what they are? They are trees. This is central Berlin. This is the city, and it is treed. Yep, there are trees everywhere. This is my this is my place here. It is my place. So I've got a rooftop garden, little studio, an apartment over 2 floors. So it's about the same size as a house, maybe a bit smaller. Yeah. All right, so I walk out my door out here. There's a little bar there. There's a seamstress there. Yep, there's a Vietnamese restaurant on this corner. There's a cafe there. There's a little Italian bar restaurant there. There's a corner shop there. There's a Greek restaurant there, an Italian restaurant there, and blah 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 blah. That's how it is. Yep. Integrated into this residential area is supporting businesses that just make life better. Yeah, more fun, more things to do. And mind you, I can go and eat here for about $20, and that's including a beer if I want. Yeah. All right, so it's hard to see the parks because of the trees. That's actually a park there, little corner park. So there's a kids' playground. There's a couple of table tennis tables, so the adults can have a bit of a whack. There's some, some sitting down area. That's really nice. Here's another park just here. This has got this huge sand area, and it's got a water pump thing so you can wet the sand so the kids build stuff. It's got a kids play area under the tree here. And then it's got those diggers things. You know those diggers? You dig the sand up. Super fun. I push the kids off and have a bit of a go myself. All right, so that's on my block. So one park, two park, just attached to my block. And of course, there's all this play area, this joint communal area in between the apartments as well. Then we come up here, so two blocks, and we've got this big park here with big trees, so lots of shaded areas. So you can go there and, you can sit in the sun if you want, or you can sit in the shade. Basketball, a little micro football thing, big playground here for the kids. Yeah, fantastic a dog walking area. All right, walk another block, and we've got the sporting fields. Yep. Or we come over here. We've got more park over here, more park over there. Yep. Or we go just on the other side of the train line, and we've got the skate park, and oh shit, we've got a bloody little forest, don't we? Look at that. Look at that. Um. So look. This is how life can be. Instead of building houses that are like this, that might as well be units, yeah. These could have been built, say, you could have done, let's just build five, 4 or 5 stories high there, yeah, just in that area, and then you leave this area totally green and open for people to play in. A dog walking area, yeah, volleyball set up, yeah, communal pool, I don't know, do something. But that is not good use of the land. Oh, Australians want their own home though. Yeah, well, that's because they don't know any different. This is not good. Okay, my life here. I'm an Australian. Yeah, my life here, uh, with all of this stuff, all of these things to do. Yeah, there is a creche. Every one of these has got a creche too. Yeah, um, there's so much childcare. Oh, and it's free, or virtually free for everyone. Um, yeah, Australia, no, not good. The ponds, this especially not good. I'd be interested in hearing from someone from the ponds to see what they think. This video will now end.